Access Consciousness Bars class. Were you raised with a self-care practice? Were you raised with emphasis on taking care of yourself physically, psychologically, spiritually, energetically? What if there was a gift that you could give yourself that would make your life so much easier, that would address so much of your psychological, emotional realities that you might not even realize are heavy or limiting you because you've grown so accustomed to them always being there? Enter the Access Consciousness Bars, which is a light touch that is done on the head that dissipates the electrical component generated by our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. Whether you know this or not, how you think has an influence and an impact on energy. When we're really little babies, we develop our neurology based on our environment, and that environment means the energies that you were exposed to, the realities, things that were said out loud, things that were thought that were never said. Any kind of repeated exposure to something is how we develop neurologically, and then we grow up to essentially have this hardwired reality that we then sort of live with, for better or worse, and a lot of times it's for worse. It becomes something that we don't have choice around, where we just presume and assume that particular situations, whether it be with money, health, relationships, our sense of fulfillment or vivaciousness for life are oftentimes become this not fun experience. Enter the Access Bars that addresses the neurological hardwiring, the electrical component of how we create our realities. And if that sounds good or woo-woo, or I don't know how it sounds, but let me tell you, the Access Bars is your first aid psychic friend. If I don't have my bars run frequently enough, I get heavy. I know when I'm in a really bad mood, it's probably just because my bars need to rerun, not because I would try to figure it out a million trillion other ways. It must be an argument I just had with my husband. It must be because I ate the wrong thing. It must be because I'm dealing with this stupid person over here. It must be because I'm wrong. Get my bars run. I get up after a session and it's like everything that was so imposing and heavy and difficult before the session is no longer an issue, like literally. Consciousness is a trip, and getting more conscious and accessing the energy of change is possible. The Access Bars are my go-to and most favorite way to take care of me, to make my life easier, and I invite you to come and explore, to experience, to try out the Access Bars. I will be facilitating my first Access Bars class in probably 10 years here in the south of England in November. I grew up with the Access Bars. I have been applying and utilizing the bars since I was in my early 20s, so I've got about 25 years of track record using the bars, being so spoiled and privileged to have the ease of that transformation at my fingertips. And I would love to share this with each and every one of you that has a ping that's pulled towards something different, that simply just maybe wants an easier life. If you don't come to my Access Bars class, I hope that you do check out the Access Bars somewhere in the world. There are hundreds of Access Bars facilitators globally, speaking over 35 languages. But I would love for you to come to join me. I love the Access Bars. I am privileged to get to share them with you beautiful people who desire something different in your universe. See you in November.